Our elders have benefited so much from your passion and your commitment. One thing I wanted to share, some of you may not know the House of Crotona that was just up here. Those amazing people are part of our intergenerational internship program at the SAGE Bronx Center. This is not your grandparents' internship program. They are incredible. Let's give them one more round of applause. Donovan and the team, amazing, amazing. Now, you've heard from several people tonight about the importance of SAGE's work. But at SAGE, we have a core value, and that is that elder voices come first. In that spirit, we're at a very key moment in the evening. Please join me in welcoming to the stage one of our SAGE elders, Criss Smith.
Good evening, my family. I am Criss Smith. I am a proud member at SAGE in the trans social group. I want to just give a shout out, a warm welcome to the ladies from our Thursday evening group at SAGE in the Bronx. They're back there, ladies. Getting together with you all always lifts my spirits. I am also currently the chair of the Community Advisory Board at Callan Lloyd. Welcome to those from Callan Lloyd who are here today. Thank you. Tonight, I want to share with you the story of my evolution. It was a slow journey. For so long, I felt unsettled, foreign, detached from my mind, removed from my body, a sort of body dysphoria. It was body dysphoria. I knew I was different since I was 6 years old growing up on my grandmother's farm on the island of Jamaica. Granny knew me before I knew myself. She gave me jobs that belonged to boys, the boys would do on the farm, not the cooking and cleaning like my sisters. I migrated to the United States when I was 10 years old, studied hard in school, and later moved up in the corporate ladder at a very fast pace. I was successful, achieving great things, accolades, but always knew there had to be more. It did not matter that I was making lots of money, working right here on Wall Street. I also worked at JP Morgan Chase. Congratulations, JP. Owned a beautiful home, luxury cars, had lots of friends, and was out to family as a lesbian. Despite all these trappings of a normal life, I still felt miserable. And then after 25 years on Wall Street, I was laid off. I had to reconstruct my life and reinvent myself professionally. I did not know at the time that it would also reinvent myself personally. A friend and trusted advisor planted the seed of transition in my head. You're confusing people, Criss. You're unsure of who you are, he told me. Mind you, I was very male-presenting in dress, as I am now, and demeanor, so it all clicked immediately. I never considered transitioning before. I did not have the vocabulary. I did not know anyone who went through a transition. But I was going through a professional transition and a life-changing journey. It was the birthing of the greatness of me. A shift in perception from fear to love. I started loving what I saw in the mirror. I got married later in life, but unfortunately the marriage did not survive my transition. It could not meet the needs of my authentic self. I knew I needed to find my chosen family who would love me for who I am and for my truth. I found that family at SAGE, a family that saw the real me and loved me. Ladies and gentlemen, being trans is not for the weak at heart. We LGBT elders are the survivors. These are the folks who SAGE support every single day. My evolution was a wake-up call for my body, my life, my soul, my perspective, and my self-love. Sometimes we lose ourselves in the expectation of others. We tend to feel selfish for living our truth. But perhaps it's society that is selfish for wanting us to hide. Once you find yourself and your worth, you are finally free. Family, there's no turning back. Love yourself. Love yourself some more, and better than you loved yourself yesterday. This is why I love my SAGE family. They allowed me to be me, be my authentic self with no boxes, in no boxes. Baby, we are fabulous. Keep on loving yourselves. I love you. Thank you.
Criss, thank you so much for your powerful words tonight. They drive home why we're here, right? They drive home why we're all here. Now, many thousands of LGBTQ plus elders like Criss rely on SAGE day in and day out here in New York City and all across the country. And they're relying on us tonight, they're counting on us tonight to reach and hopefully exceed our fundraising goal, to make sure that all of SAGE's work can keep happening. Now, many of you here tonight have already dug very deep for SAGE this year and given everything that you can. We are so grateful for your support, and I want to give you a round of applause, and I want you to give yourselves a round of applause for everything that you've already done. Now, some of you are new friends of SAGE. Maybe this is your first time at a SAGE event. Maybe you haven't had the opportunity to make your first gift to SAGE to support our elders. Maybe you can dig a little bit deeper. For all of you, we want to give you the opportunity to seize this moment, to make a difference, to dig a little deeper if you can, to make your first gift if you can. And we want to make it quick, and we want to make it easy, and we want to make it fun. So there are volunteers all around this room who would love to take your pledge cards, which are on your table to be filled out. Our volunteers are very friendly, and they want to become your new friend. You see them here with their thing. They want to become your friends. So, or you can scan the QR code to make a gift immediately. So I want to share something to remind you why it's so important that we all do everything we can to provide financial support for SAGE's mission. Lori Peter talked about our SAGE Care program. I want to share that last year, SAGE trained more than 50,000 elder care workers in all 50 states across this country in order to ensure that LGBTQ elders who are in nursing homes and assisted living are treated well, are treated with dignity, and are treated with respect. That means tens of thousands of elders getting respectful care that they otherwise would not get. I want to ask if there is somebody here tonight who can pledge $50,000 to ensure that elders get the care they deserve, the respectful care they deserve. Is there somebody tonight that can make a $50,000 pledge? Thank you. Thank you. Is there somebody else? Thank you. Is there somebody else that can make a $50,000 pledge tonight? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I also want you to think about the fact that 25% of SAGE's elder constituents have no one to call in an emergency. That's right. Many of our elders have no emergency contact except for SAGE, 25%. Is there somebody here tonight who can pledge $25,000 to ensure that when we get those emergency calls, that we have the resources to respond to them? Who can make a pledge of $25,000 here tonight? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you. Who else can pledge $25,000 tonight? Who else can make that pledge? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so, so, so much. Now, as hard as it is to imagine, more than 1/3 of SAGE's constituents in New York City live on less than $10,000 a year, right? We all know how expensive this city is and how so many of our elders are struggling to get by. Who tonight can make a pledge of $10,000 so that we can make sure our elders have the support they need? Thank you. Thank you. Who else can make a $10,000? Thank you. Thank you. Who else can make a $10,000 pledge tonight? Who else can pledge? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, let's keep going. Just a little more here. SAGE serves more than 5,000 elders here in New York City every year with a tremendous array of programs and services that cost a lot of money to put on. Who can make a gift tonight of $5,000 to make sure that we can still doing that? Be great to see 10 hands. Thank you. Be great to see 10 hands. Thank you. Thank you. Who else can pledge $5,000? Thank you. Thank you. Who else can pledge $5,000 tonight? Thank you. Thank you. Can somebody else do that? Can we get to our 10 hands? Thank you. Thank you. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Folks, we are getting tantalizingly close to raising $1 million here tonight. We are getting so close. So let's do it. Let's cross that finish line. And let me share with you that more than 250 elders, predominantly LGBTQ+ elders of color, live in our beautiful apartment buildings in Stonewall House in Brooklyn, Crotona Pride House in the Bronx, and they're getting services from SAGE. We need to make sure with that kind of housing, those services are available to all of our elders. Who here tonight can make a gift of $2,500 to let us do that? I'm hoping we can see at least 15 hands. Thank you. Thank you. Who else can pledge 20? Thank you. Thank you. Who else can pledge? Thank you. Who else can pledge? Thank you. Who else can pledge $2,500 tonight? Thank you. Thank you. Who else can pledge $2,500 tonight? Wow. Thank you. Amazing. Amazing. Now, there are already more than 750 nursing homes and assisted living facilities that SAGE is working closely with, and that means the elders in their care are getting so much respectful treatment and support and living with dignity. We need to double that. We need to double that to 1,500. Who here tonight can make a gift, can make a pledge of $1,500 so that we can keep on doing that work of working with nursing homes and assisted living? I'd love to see 20 hands. Who can pledge $1,500 tonight? Thank you. Thank you. Who else? Thank you. Who else can pledge $1,500? Thank you. 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 Okay. Now, I'm wrapping up. You all are amazing. You have been amazing. Who can make a gift of $500 to make sure we have the resources we need to ensure that all 5 million LGBTQ elders in this country get the support they need from SAGE? Who hasn't made a gift that can contribute $500? Thank you. Thank you. I'm seeing lots of hands. I'm seeing lots of hands. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know what? I'm not a mathematician, but I'm just about sure we've raised $1 million tonight. Congratulations and thank you very much. Thank you very much.